What is meditation? What is Christian meditation? Have you noticed that in every faith community, every faith family across the planet, there is some practice that is engaged in that is considered meditation? The way we translate it into English. In the Jewish scriptures in Psalm 119, you get the word and the image used over and over again. I will meditate on your precepts and fix my eyes on your ways. Or even though, and I'm going to paraphrase this, even though microbes sit plotting against me, your servant will meditate on your statutes. It's not uncommon at all to see people talking about the practice of meditation. And people who do practice meditation brag on its effects and usually go back over and over again. So I want to talk to you just briefly, very briefly, suggestions for meditation. Many of you know that in the 1990s I frequently went to an Eastern Orthodox monastery. And there I engaged in the question of meditation from their point of view and their practice. That's where I learned that delectable phrase, breathe in grace, breathe out all else. Breathe in grace. And breathe out all else. In Hebrew and in Greek, the word spirit is the same as the word wind or breath. Breathe in spirit. And out all else. We might get shut in 10 days or 20 or 30 or more. I hope that you can find a predictable time of day, pretty constant, where you might check in with the love first word, and or another predictable time of day where you might practice breathing in conscientiously, and then breathing out. And then slowing your breathing down. This breath slower. That breath slower out. What most people do when they do any form of meditation is they do some kind of conscious breathing practice that comes in slower with each breath and out slower with each breath. Now, Jewish and Christian meditation often comes with the idea of having a thought on your mind. Maybe sometimes in Buddhist meditation, certainly in Zen, and sometimes in the Hindu meditation forms, you might be thinking about emptying everything out of your head. That can work too. But in Jewish and Christian meditation, often the idea is to ponder a thing, a single thing, to let that thing be deep in you, singular in you. A moment for you to commune with God and that one thing. One of the most powerful experiences I ever had in meditation. I brought someone to God in prayer after I had read 3 times through the story of Jesus having the fellas cut a hole in the ceiling to bring their friend to God in prayer. I read the passage 3 times, and then I entered into meditation. And over time, I began to bring a friend. It was powerful. So, I hope over these days, this who knows how many, I hope you can develop a habit, even with the kids if you'd like to try. Deep breath in and out. Breathing in grace, breathing out, then slower and then slower. And if you'd like, read a scripture before you do it. And then let that scripture be you for that moment. So you are love first. Hang in there.